Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world, come and see. It's Lumi's time, the story is hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.
Yeah, it gets confusing because on Michelle's screen, you got to basically go change right after the logo to the, and then you do the applause. Then you have to switch over to the camera one because it's not automatically good. It's on mine. So me and Michelle are trying to keep the things consistent between both channels. Today we're going to talk about something as this is multi-stream. So we are going for 4 networks today: my channel, Michelle's channel, and Kick and Twitch. Just because we haven't done it in a while, and I wanted to try to take some time to reach out to some of Michelle's channel audience that have never seen my channel yet or didn't know what my channel link is. It is it's at LUMIFINISTRA is what it is here on YouTube. So if you like me and Michelle talked to Kel Dodge last night, although we were a bit inebriated, we explained that we have concerns about what's going on with YouTube. And I thought I would take the time to explain it from my perspective. And so maybe some of you guys can understand what's going on with YouTube and the lot of channels right now. Oh, I wish this chair would be fixed. Michelle, when are you gonna fix these wheels? It's the rug. It's the rug. Okay, I got it. Okay, so basically, here's the story. YouTube, as you know, depends on artificial intelligence to manage its platform. And a lot of good channels that we read, watch, share content of have been demonetized by YouTube, claiming everything from inauthentic content to AI slop. even though one of the channels, actually a few of them, are actually run by human beings that have been carefully trying to maintain their content for a long time. One of them is pretty large, has like 150,000 subs. YouTube doesn't give them case management, so unfortunately, they weren't able to reach out to them and go, "Hey, why do you demonetize us? We're real people. We're real writers writing real stories. How you doing over there, Lombardo? Lombardo, welcome." So now I gotta watch two sets of. I gotta watch two sets of Google Chats. Yeah, you gotta watch two sets because the other guys might donate on mine, and you don't get the donate link on yours. Gotcha. Okay, so I'll have to watch on Michelle's channel for any donations that come in from Michelle's channel because I'm not monetized and she is. So what we're trying to get at is YouTube, in their crazy way of trying to get rid of AI slop. Here's the irony. YouTube actually is encouraging AI slop. And so, people are beginning to feel like once Michelle's YouTube, one on my YouTube, one's on Michelle's Kick and Michelle's Twitch. So the reason is we're trying to get people to be more aware that we exist and that we want to try to reach out to more audience. And also the fact is that if for some reason we run longer than the standard 5 o'clock, which I don't think we will, but if we do, then we can go straight into Silver Moon Radio and not have to worry about. In that case, all I would do is just close my session on Michelle's channel, my session, and just stay and kick and Twitch if needed. So, a good way. Then trying to get this happening for a while. Well, actually, Michelle does do this sometimes, once in a while. Yeah, sometimes we do it on Kick and Twitch, and I swear to God, this chair is loose. Does this chair got a loose thingy? I don't think so. I tightened them up, but not recently. Yeah, I know, but your chair gets, like, wrenched around so much. I'll check it later on. I'll just tighten all the screws on it if I need to. Anyway, the, sub to Lumi's channel. Thank you very much. That's the reason I posted it out, because that way people could know more about my channel. Unlike Michelle's channel, I am not monetized. I don't get monetization. But we do share revenue. And to do that, we have ways to donate to the channel, which helps us both. It turns out Starbound HFY is doing the same thing. They have their Patreon page, as we do, and we have Cash App, we have PayPal, we have Botrix, we have other sites that allow us to receive money outside of YouTube. So the point is, I want to get back to what I was trying to get at, is YouTube has been pushing a lot of weird crap lately. I don't know why. Why do I... Michelle, can you check the wheels? I don't think it's the wheels, Lum. You sure? No, I'm not really sure. But I know what you're talking about. Let's just check something here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a fat ass. Oh, could be. Anyway, so... Ugh. That's better. Anyway, so YouTube has been trying to tell everybody to basically go pound sand, and if you are a small channel, you have no advocate. You have no one to support you. And with the current economy, people are really starting to grow concerned because one man, the historical comparison compared from 1929 versus 2026. This is in Michelle's Discord. You can check it out. It's very alarming. There's a lot of parallels. And it's just really weird when you think about it. How much the situation would happen in 1929 and 2026 are paralleling, including they had in 1929 tariffs. The same kind of tariffs that Trump loves so much, they did and applied in 1929. And that immediately did as they're doing now, resulting in some very strong insecurity economically for families. And they're like, we can't afford it. I like to see Michelle also get more people involved in her streams. I'm 60, Michelle, with the tech streams. We need to get some people to help Michelle work in some of her other interests. And also, the fact is, as some of you guys have found out, YouTube is not very a lot of channels. So she's thinking is that she needs to focus more on Kick and Twitch. Because YouTube, in its efforts to become the big juggernaut of live streaming and content creation, has sent a very nasty message to the majority of people that things are. They think that they still are the household word. Though after the creation of shorts, they basically have destroyed long-form content for a lot of creators. Why would you say that? Because our sound's fine here. Yeah, but our sound's fine here. Don't forget that some of the networks, there could be some audio droppage. Well, I'm not seeing any errors with data going out to restream. But what about audio from restream to the different sites? I can't do anything with that. Well, there's nothing wrong with the cords. Nothing wrong with the cords at all. Just checking it right now. It's totally fine. Totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not even hearing. Well, there's always going to be a little bit of static. Talking about using an analog microphone to stream. That's just the reality of it. The microphones do get a little bit of static in the controls. Yes, we do get that. Yeah. It's probably just corrosion from moisture and stuff in the controls from being out here. We do know we get a static once in a while. Yeah, I'm not hearing it though. I'm not kidding, I'm not here. Let me check the buttons here. Yeah, it's totally fine here on this side of the situation. There's nothing wrong here. All knobs are in positions they should be in. Unless Michelle's got my another mixing board. Don't you think about it! Yeah, I know. Yeah. Right. Well, OBS is the stream creator. And the right now we are using everything's going goes to the mixer, and then it goes to the we do have a plans to put open the panel. Oh no, we're still streaming. I'm watching Michelle's channel. Watching yours. Oh, mine? Yeah. Good point. On mine they're still streaming with 2 watchers. I do notice a little bit of screen flashing, but I'm not sure. Okay. Well, let's just keep this short then, okay? Somebody suggested Michelle get in contact with Stardust. Michelle has found Stardust channel. She hasn't yet reached out to Stardust because she doesn't see a email link for Stardust. That's specifically direct one-to-one email at this point. Yeah. So Stardust is was recommended by M60. So Michelle has to find a way to reach out to Stardust. Well, when Michelle looked at Stardust, she said, "There's no video live streams of Stardust." And there's a question about if we stream politics, if YouTube is going to demonetize Michelle. Again, it's a fear that she's having. Yeah, reach out to Stardust and have her reach out to Michelle at BICHELA4 at gmail.com to schedule when they would like to try to arrange to do a show, probably on a Friday night, or maybe even a Wednesday night, since the Turtle WoW closure has meant that there's no longer any gaming. And I reached out. Me and Michelle, as I said earlier, we reached out to Kel Doge last night, and Kel Doge was actually alarmed that people left Michelle's channel, but he said, "Well, sometimes the algorithm cleans house and it kicks people out." And I explained to Kel Doge, the problem is that Michelle, right now, we did make bank this month. We did, finally, with the Sipper chats, Sipper stickers, and all the Sipper things and stuff. We did make bank. We got ahead. But it's just going to have to be this way every month. We're going to have to basically claw our way to the top just to get the money that we need to pay the bills every month. Well, besides, the problem is what game are we supposed to play? Retail WoW? Only Michelle and Gaming Fairy has an account of Retail WoW. Nobody else does. And you know what? There's another problem. YouTube is demonetizing gaming channels. Don't figure that out. They're demonetizing gaming channels. What are you doing? Yeah, but what's the point? That's what it comes down to, is what's the point? Because, you're going to play for a couple more weeks, right? And then, it's... I'm going to have to wait and see what World of Warcraft does with Classic Plus. I think this is going to end up on Blizzard or Classic Plus, because like Michelle said, there's two choices. Either A, they can hide the code in the drawer and it never sees the light of day after they get it from Turtle Wow, or they can just go ahead and use that code and then make their own Classic Plus. How you doing, women? How you doing, that? I know, this is weird. I'm watching my chat, Michelle's chat, and different windows. And since I'm not actually opening the panel right now, why don't I just put both on the same screen? Yeah, why don't I just put them on the same screen? Pop out chat. Wait a minute. Okay. Pop out chat and send that to this screen, and then I'll maximize this to 110. Then we can't really do panels because panels would just confuse the living hell out of everybody. Val does her panels to her Discord and also through StreamYards. Well, we're going to try that. Well, why do we do that? Well, we don't have StreamYards. I know we don't have StreamYards. But we do have Discord. Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright. Except we'll have to do it on my Discord, not your Discord. You're in my Discord. I know. Alright, so let's do that then. Let me close this Google Meets link, and then we'll switch to the Discord panel to do it that way like we did last night, but this time I'm hosting it. Good idea. Alright, so... Okay, and I'm going to open up my Discord. Okay. And I'm going to go, because my Discord is so empty, I'll just use your lounge. Okay. And I'm in your lounge now. I'll turn the camera on this. And I'll share who's chat. Whichever one you want, sweetie. This one. This one is my chat. So therefore everybody can see me. Alright, so now I'm in Michelle's Discord lounge right now. We're gonna make it easy. Okay? That way I don't have to go crazy trying to figure out where all the closed caption stuff's gonna come from. Yeah, well, Restream.io kind of sucks too, but that's why I'm not using Restream.io right now. Although we could have used Restream.io. So Michelle is aware of that the situation with YouTube is becoming unpredictable. Nobody knows what's going to happen. You say something wrong and blow a fart on screen, and the next thing you know, you're demonetized. You do a virtual YouTube character, you're demonetized. You reach out to different platforms and you're demonetized. Do you get what I'm putting down here? In other words, YouTube, because they're pushing so much of their own inconsistency that people don't know if they're going to be demonetized or not. Yeah, I know you wear M60. I get it. You gonna share out the link to everybody? Yeah, I'm gonna share out the direct link to this panel. Yeah, let's do that. Let me share this out, because everybody knows where I am. Sweetie, nobody knows who you are. You're kidding. No! Alright, so let's add this link to Never Expire. Generate new link. Copy that link. And I'll send it to whose links? Send it to yours and mine. Okay. Link to the chat area. Okay. And I'm going to copy that. Copy that. Hit enter. Same thing over here. Hit enter. Okay. Now I'm on. So now you know where to find me. You can go right in here. Yes, Bergsaman. If you friggin' want to talk, you can get over here too. But just be aware that R&D, how you doing? So, we're in the Discord lounge again, because that's easier. And then trying to do Google Meets, because Google Meets only confuse the living hell out of everybody, including me, and 12 trying to watch Google Meets and Restream Lounge at the same time. It's not very practical. Make a wish. Well, by the way, coming up on Friday is our anniversary. I don't know if you knew that. May 1st, 2011, me and Michelle got married. We've been married since May 1st, Beltane. And we've seen a lot of things in life. And so that's pretty interesting to think about. Make sure the sound is set right one. It is. Okay, aggregated, yep. Yep, you're set on aggravated. Aggravated, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm 60, how you doing? Again, I know I saw you there, but... So how is your software going to fix what's broken on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble? That's the question. How is your software going to fix those problems? Hi, Rusty. How you doing? So how is your software going to fix the problems? It plagues the software everywhere. When did you get married? May 1st, 2011. Yes, May 1st, 2011. Look, Stewie, stop with the claws. You always doing that to me. He's like, yeah. He knows that we're trying something new, and he's like, I gotta get in the way and see what happens. Yeah. I'm signing up a day when that's available. It's decentralized and it's hosted on your own domain, so you can stream to almost any platform. Okay, your own domain. That means, Michelle, that'd be pinkrose.dhis.org. Oh, Lord. Here's the problem with that. pinkrose.dhis.org is a dynamic host information service, which means it has to be able to give Michelle's IP address. The problem is, we've been testing it in the background to see if it works with T-Mobile, and it doesn't. And so it was a spiritual marriage that my mother asked on the spiritual realm. Yeah, it's... Well, sometimes, Galaxy, I can be rude, but I don't try to be rude. It just that, I just get, worried for Michelle right now. So anyway, I was saying back when I was saying about DHIS. DHIS.org does not work with T-Mobile. It does not get your IP address from T-Mobile. And so if you are trying to stream with a site that has a remote hosting option, then you need to probably sign up with GoDaddy or Rackspace or one of the other ISP. Oh, thank you so much over there, Brain Dead. Oh, wow. 5 new ones for you guys, Michelle. They got it. So much, Brain Dead. I appreciate it. And Michelle will try to generate a few of those on the 3rd. First is anniversary. I think I can give out some on the anniversary. Yeah. I hate this chair. You know what? I keep hearing you say that. I hate this chair, but then it's like you never replace it. You keep fixing it. What it is that I just don't like the design of it. What I really would like to have is a chair that is different. But thanks to, Binfa? All chairs are the same design. 5 casters, hydraulic cylinder in the center. And I feel like I'm sitting really high up. No, it is high up. Krista said she did a short on her channel. Okay, we'll have to watch it later on. And thank you for everybody that... And Dad, thank you for the donations. It does help Michelle a lot. It really does. Yeah, we could do for an hour to start with. But, sometimes this cycle will probably run a little longer than an hour. Yeah, we could do an hour to start with. So we can sort of just break the mold, You want to use just like you do normally do it? Yeah, we'll do like we normally do. Like we do the tech one. Just gotta change the thumbnails, that's all. Yeah, we'll have to get someone to work on a thumbnail. So have her email me and let her know that, yeah, we could start in an hour or one. We got a lot to cover in an hour. I hope she's up to date with the financial situations, because I'm going to be focusing on the economy as well as the budget. So we're going to be getting into a lot of numbers. It's not going to be just money. I know that Blazing Leo would have fun with this too. Yes, Blazing Leo would. But I don't know if Blazing Leo is going to be free either on Wednesday or Friday. Politalk? I guess we could call it something. Or we can call it political BS too. Think about it. It's like what's going on with the economy right now is, Rusty, get your claws out of my arms. It's just so crazy what's going on with the economy. So, anybody wants to talk to us, we are in the lounge right now. And yeah, political BS sounds like a good name as any. You're watching political BS. Anyway, some people don't realize that. I'm going to show this on my. There we go. And share it over here. Yeah. Leo is cool person. Rusty, will you stop putting your scent all over the monitor? This cat does this to me every time. He's always... I gotta show the world how much I love this monitor. I gotta put my scent all over it. No, it's not. But some people might go, what is Polytalk? What is Polytechnic? Good question. Polytechnic University, right? What does Polytechnic mean? I have no idea. Good, I don't either. Yeah, I guess that's a good question. What does Polytechnic mean? Polytech, Polytech. Well, poly comes from the word multiple, and tech is short for technology, which comes from the Greek word technosis or technosis, which means to know. So that would mean many knowledge. So what does poly-talk mean? Political talk. Okay. I'm surprised I don't see Keldoge here. Yeah, Keldoge suggested Michelle be on some kind of a TV network or something. Those like what network is this that he was mentioned? I never heard of it. So it was like, yeah, but you know what, though, Christmas, when you would have to be more than that because of inflation. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're not going to make much money out there because inflation would eat your profit margin. That's true. It would eat your profit margin big time. So we asked Grok, is there any advocate speaking up for the small fry? And Grok said, unfortunately, no, not really. Well, I stay away from that stuff because you're not a licensed vendor in that area and you could get yourself into a heap of trouble. Now with the Schedule 3 changing diagnosis, I don't know how that's going to work now. I think 60 went out to a bar last night. Well, that's interesting. Me and Michelle stayed home, drank the last of the red wine, and basically got blitzed. Yeah. Galaxy says something about in your honor. Hammer and buy the extra Laura's cookie butter. It could be done. Yes, Wednesday at 6 could be done. It would be a little bit different than my normal time, but we could still make it happen. We'll see it at 4 o'clock. Yeah, we'll get it before. Basically, throw something on the stove and call it dinner. Neither before 6. Yeah, we could do that. We'll use the same link we're using with you just to make it easy so I don't have to worry about creating a whole nother link. So we'll just use the same one that we're using for Tech Talk. I guess that's another question. What's going to happen now with the with the legalization of reschedulization of marijuana into Schedule 3? Is it going to change things? I don't think so. Because you know why? Because I think that it's going to kind of leave things alone on the state level. It's just going to mean that the states are going to have to maybe tighten up some security issues. I don't think so. I mean, no. I don't think that'd be a good idea. No, not to Michelle. No, because Michelle's already got no problems when she drinks too much damn wine and then she eats edibles and then she's like out cold. I can't lose Michelle in the process. because Michelle's show is the one that's bringing home the money, and we need Michelle to be fully coherent when she does her show. Phone while you walk to the courthouse. Yeah, yes, we know. He was a gamer. He was a game designer. Yeah. A younger black man. He didn't actually die, so we actually can question him. He says he hates Christians. You got this chick, says Nads. Okay, deal, LOL. So anyway, the resident's fine, but this is why we need to have our own ballroom instead of renting the ballroom of some other places. So he's using it as a way to highlight to Congress why the ballroom is still essential. Do you think he's gonna get it? I don't know. Maybe. Well, Chris explained to me about that. I'm not gonna go into details and spoil it for her. But well, let's put it this way. It's just like it sounds like this guy is as bad as Ted White in the Galaxy Light. Okay. Except the child's name is not Chucky, it's Selfie, and he still wants to basically manage the kid, but let's just hope he doesn't try to get into boxing lessons. Oh, please, no. Please don't. Actually, that's right now. We found the part where we were supposed to left off, where Chucky's now just recovering from his coma from boxing practice that he fell and smacked his head pretty bad on the ground. And more likely than not, like the sound of a box, divorce me, COD. Yeah, he's gonna have to accept the fact that he can't take care of your daughter any more than you could take. Then you could do a better job because usually the state awards custody to the mother anyway, just as they do at the time of the guiding light with Maida suing Ted White for custody of Chucky. That's one of the reasons why we listen to that, is because it's almost like the same kind of bullshit between you and your husband, ex-husband. It's the same thing. It's just, hi Jasmine, welcome to the show. Welcome. Yeah, this is my head, and now Michelle has her own head. I have my own head, right underneath this one. Yeah. So, well, I understand that, Crystal. We get that. And I'm sure he's thinking the same question. Where am I going to go? Doesn't he have any income? I mean, I thought he got paid money. Why can't he? I know hotel. I know the YMCA rooms are expensive, but doesn't he get any income coming in still? Yeah, he has family, but I don't know if he can stay with them though. And they're in Massachusetts. How you doing, Davidus? Welcome to the show. You know what we're gonna do, Michelle? What's that? We really have to try to. Why don't I just move my show into your show and channel until we can get your channel financially back in solid feeding? Because it's like right now we're kind of divided everything up between two channels on YouTube, and it's just getting confusing for everybody. We could do that. Just next week, just do the show on my channel instead of doing it on yours. Yeah. So, meaning he probably could try. Could he get a room at the Y? But usually, they're usually for single occupancies. I don't know about a father and daughter. That's true. That's true, Naz. He wouldn't have a choice. You're absolutely right about that. Yeah, I know. Well, depends on how much the single rooms are going to cost you. Because that's just it. They're not cheap either. If you ever price a single room in Connecticut, an SRO, they're expensive. They're like $600 a month. And that still doesn't solve the problem. How is he going to feed the kid? How is he going to feed himself? Where is he going? What if the landlady or landlord says, I'm sorry, you can't have a kid in here. Then what is he? Then it's not no good for him either. Yeah. Do you sometimes feel like doing Silver Moon? Do I sometimes, you know what? What? Let me fix this cushion. Yeah. Silver Moon. I do it every week. And sometimes we're lucky we get a lot of people that watch it. Yeah, sometimes, but not always. No, not always. No, it's better. Anyway, so yeah, we don't always get a lot of people watching Silver Moon. Well, that's fine, but Krista, you already know one thing that is still a sore point. You don't have place it yourself. You know that. I know that. The senior housing, low income housing fail through for you at this point. And I know that your case management team is well aware of what's going on. Oh, I don't want her to go back to that either. No, absolutely not. But saying is that, like she said to me, is Michelle, I don't know how long I've got left here. I'm afraid for me that since I'm running over longer than they normally have a stay and respite, that they're going to send me out on their street. And Michelle pointed out to her, says, Krista, your case management team understands that you are trying to do the best you can, and they're not necessarily going to throw you out in the street. But if the safety net collapses because of the economy, oh man, yeah, that's still a valid point. It could happen. The economy is a mess. Yeah. So, budget cuts, food stamp cuts, Medicaid cuts. I know you are. But is respite already starting to tell you that you have the GTFO? Or are they just patiently waiting for your name to show finally move up so you can get out there? Can I admit that's a good question? Yeah. Let's see. They're not telling me I have to leave respite, even if they do. I got another temporary place they can go to. Okay, well, that's a start. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like me and Michelle were talking about if things get pear-shaped with Connecticut's economy, and if the rent goes up or whatever, that we might need to consider eventually the same question as where are we going to go? Because if the economy goes up, the rent goes up. No one's talked about rent increase, but we know it's always a possibility. Where would we go? And there's no place in Connecticut that's affordable. And so we're thinking, well, what about other states? There's no place in the East Coast that's affordable. Oh, yes, Georgia can be affordable. Parts of Kentucky can be affordable. Maybe some places in Maryland, inland. Maybe even Pennsylvania. But we don't know if Michelle and I are going to be able to afford to move anywhere because of the cost of moving. Did you check the Discord to see if anyone's joined up yet? No, I didn't yet. Oh, God, I should check that. Yeah, you should. Let's see. Switch device. Let's see. Yeah, by the way, there's weather situation has got stuff. Oh no, finally from the camera so people can see me. You're on the wrong camera. Ah, that's okay. I'll fix that. Oh, I didn't know we were on the wrong camera. There we go. Hey, that's not my camera. Oh, well, there's the other camera. There's VCam. There's this camera. There's this camera. There's this camera. There's this camera. Well, it's not letting me change camera, but the hell with it. I'll just leave it on OBS anyway. We have to fix this for the future. Okay, well, at least they can see anyway. Yeah, they can see you. So save this, Krista. Bring this so I'll be back. Jasmine says, Bichella loves the new golden honey hair color. Actually, my hair color isn't actually golden, and it's not. It's a wig I got. It's not golden actually. Let me show it. This camera, maybe it looks like it's golden, but it's kind of a reddish, blondish kind of. Yeah. There you go. Let's camera this way. See now, this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's better, I think. Now you match the other camera. Now I match the other camera on the bottom. You see, it's not golden. It's kind of a brownish kind of. Brownish red kind of. This is the color of my hair when I was a kid. When my last life in 1860. So, yeah. I gotta take my pup out for a gimp in the cold rain. I'm along you guys along. Okay. Well, anyway, speaking of rain, the good news is that yes, we don't have rain for tomorrow, but we will have sunny. But after that, Connecticut will be rained on. Yes, on Tuesday. Yeah. Well, that's the only why we usually don't do it on Michelle's channel. But because Michelle's channel right now needs to really get the subs up, we need to get more people aware of my channel. It was easier to do it on both channels at the same time so that we could try. And the same thing with the kick and the Twitch as well, to get more people aware that I have a channel. You are doing pretty good. You had 376 subs. Yeah. But unlike you, I can't be monetized, so I can't make you any money. Yeah, it is almost that time of day. It is also about 53 minutes until the end of the show. And Yeah, it's my wig. It's Lumi's wig. It's it's just some ways how you can tell the difference who's who. Yeah, by the way, it'll be soon. Time, ladies and gentlemen, for the one of all time called Silver Moon Radio AM 1610, brought to you by the new Does. Does everything. Brought to you by Procter and Gamble. Put D-U-Z in the washing machine. D-U-Z does everything. Except it don't exist anymore. I know. So it doesn't. Yes, I know what you mean, Nance. It's also frozen pizza time. Oh, shit. 6:30, 5:30. Gotta make the pizza. Gotta make the pizza. Jeez. You know, actually, no, really, it's not that the pizza's bad. It's just that, it's just, I get sick of it after a while. Gotta make the pizza. Gotta make the pizza. Gotta make the pizza. Well, exactly. So, YouTube, I want to get back to that. So, YouTube is basically demonetizing small channels left and right, saying things such as inauthentic content, which is scaring a lot of small channels very badly because they have no advocacy. Even some bigger channels have already been demonetized. Please note, they're not banned, they're demonetized, okay? Starbound HFI was one, but that's just one of many channels that Michelle watches that were demonetized. And the reason is that their AI computer program can't tell the difference between a human being and a robot. I'm actually sponsored by, in this case, by Price Chopper, because that's the pizzas we got. Personally, I prefer Mama Kosi's, but I've got Price Chopper. Got prices. Yeah. Just looking at Michelle's refrigerator, it's getting kind of bare in there. Yeah, both refrigerator sections are just about empty. Got some apples and carrots left, and some milk and some water. That's about it. Refrigerator sections. Three meat stuffed crust. Yeah, 3 meat stuffed crust. Yeah. But I have to be honest, I wonder how healthy are those pizzas. Well, let's see. Well, first of all, let's start with what we know. The crust is probably okay. Probably got lots of gluten in it. Probably a lot of sugar yeast in it. Probably GMO flour. The cheese is probably calories affected when using BSE and other antibiotics. The meat has got nitrates such as the pork, the meatballs, or pepperoni. So that's pepperoni extra cheese. Yeah, so they probably got lots of nitrates in that. Maybe. I don't really feel like shredding up carrots and throwing on top of the pizza. No, we'll have a raw carrot on the side though. Yeah. Good to that. As far as just being love, as far as the hair goes, Michelle likes my hair. She wishes she had hair. She wishes she had this wig style, color, length. Only thing is that the real hair version of this is not as thick as this. And you kidding? Victoria's hair was your thick. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Victoria's hair was thick. Yeah, that's true. She was from Colombia, South America. Her hair was insane. Yes, I know chocolate comes from a plant. Also, chocolate also has arsenic in it. Some chocolate has arsenic. When did arsenic become a recommended daily allowance ingredient? Oh my God, that's a good question. Is arsenic even healthy for you? Why is there arsenic in chocolate? Why is there arsenic in apple core pits? Great question. But you don't normally eat apple core pits. That's true, but then when you make chocolate, you do have to take them out of the husks and roast the beans. Then you grind the beans down. Then you're saying the beans get arsenic in them? That's what one independent lab said. No, it's cyanide. Oh, okay. Just as good. So, you want to die? Eat a lot of apple pits. Yeah. But most people don't usually eat the pits, so they just usually just don't eat that part of the core. Next thing you know, they're gonna say some fruits and vegetables got lead. Oh, that could be a thing. That could be a mercury. Radiation, uranium, plutonium, polonium. Fish from Fukushima's got uranium, plutonium, and clothes. Yeah. My son is learning Japanese, and he's trying to ask me where things in Japanese is more or less when they're stoned. No. That's a language that doesn't really have a. It's a little harder to learn, considering the Japanese doesn't have it's not a romance language like Latin behind it. It's like learning Finnish. Yeah. Kiitos to you. Have you ever seen that guy take it at his trial? Which guy? Which trial? Well, here's the thing that most people probably did not directly consider. That Japan, China, and Korea, the reason why the languages are similar is because they all have a common root. 70. No, that's okay. I read everything. At least I try to anyway. Don't worry about it, Nat. You're fine. Michelle's a little manic today, too, but she's trying to keep her cool. Keep my cool. Okay, yeah. Where's my little mini Grizz? He had another ski accident. Oh, Chris. You can't even stand on your own 2 freaking feet. You're always falling over. He's always falling off the desk. So what do you want to do today? Oh, what am what I want to do today? What do you want to do today? I don't know. You were almost out of the Guiding Light serials. Well, you could always. You said you're going to start with the Mary Southern series. Yeah, Mary Southern. That one, that radio series, qualities than that of the Guiding Light. Rusty is, or was, here earlier, and I guess you want to go to sleep on... Oh, I see him. Let me see if I can show you where the cat is. Probably can see him over there in the corner, playing by the window. He's always over by the window. Excuse me. What do you mean no one's talking? Who am I doing? I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, he's enjoying the sun. That's why Michelle has the windows set the way she does, so the cat can get most of his sun. So what do you think is going to happen, Lim, in the near future? What? What I mean is... Oh, okay. Well... Do you think Silver Moon is working out? Yeah, some people like it. What are they going to say? I got the impression some people hate it. Are you sure about that? No, I'm not absolutely sure about that, but I mean... I made a tuna fish sandwich. That's one thing Rusty hates is tuna. He does not like tuna. I gave him some fresh white chunk tuna one time in water because I had some. And he was like, what do you want to do with this? Eat it. I don't like the taste. Oh, okay. I've seen that happen. Yeah, with the cats, can openers. So anyway, I guess I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with my channel because I want to try to expand my channel too. But I'm like, some people get really confused when I'm streaming on my channel and Michelle's channel at the same time. Oh, it is confusing. At least he doesn't. He loves chicken, though. Yeah, he does. You might like some other kinds of fish, too, but I'm not sure what fishes are safe for him to eat, so. No, I didn't, Nat, so I'd have to go way up there and look. Oh, I don't deny that Michelle is technically sexier in some ways. Hi, Fairy, how you doing? I didn't even see Fairy. Where's Fairy? Um, she says Silver Moon is great, and I enjoy getting to show off the radio hosting skills too, as long as it brings you joy. Yeah, but you know what? So we're going to be running out of the guiding light. We're going to have to go to another radio serial. We can do that. You can try out the Mary Southern when this is done, and also we can. Since my friend Irma's pretty much run out, is maybe we can go back to the Grand Ole Opry. Yeah, that'd be good. Rusty's actually very happy laying on top of Michelle's bed with Michelle. Yeah. Yeah, but it's actually the radio serials that actually seem to be bringing in the views. It's not the 2 hours of the music. 2 hours of the music does bring in some views, but oh yeah, we experimented with a equalizer, which we had with a turntable, to see if we can make the ceramic cartridge sound better. And we still have it set up, so we can try playing some records later on Silver Moon, showing the effect of the equalizer on the input stage of the turntable, and it really is kind of interesting. He sleeps on the bed, in Michelle's bedroom in the morning for a few hours, and or he'll sleep on the chair by the window, or he'll sleep on the floor in the patch of sun in the morning. David S said, "I'm doing good. Capture 2 objective, some warpath." Okay. Well, that'd be interesting, Nat, if you can ever make it over there. I know you talked about going over there to see you and Jantix, and maybe that might be a thing for the future. Yeah. I've shown videos where Rusty does on the show. She just likes to sleep on the bed. I've done that many times. Showed him how he sleeps on the bed. You sound like you're tired. Oh, I didn't sleep a lot, though. I really did. Oh, I have some catnap. I've given it to him on the show. Sound like you're tired. I am. I was getting worried sick last night when I hear about what YouTube's been doing to small channels. David, did you see Steve versus PDX and J Mac and Peggle's stream? Well, what did they all do in Peggle's stream? Yeah, I don't know why Michelle just gets so worried. But there is a video that just came out before we came live about the weather instability that's coming in. Why is everybody mad at PDX? What did PDX do? He didn't give me Fairy. It's okay. Well, I don't know much about Pagel's channel. As I said, me and Michelle went to Tech Doge's channel on Kick last night. He was also on YouTube, but I didn't have Kel Doge's YouTube channel information, just had his Kick channel. And so we were talking about our concerns. Kel Doge thinks that for the most part, Michelle's channel should be fine, but, you know, he didn't dismiss that I have some valid issues in life, too. What the heck? Oh. I'm confused. There you go. You know, PDX came all the way to Connecticut to see Michelle and me and Noodles. Some people may remember that. The latest time in PDX, November, I think it was, 2024? Something like that. I mean, she traveled all the way here to Connecticut. And then she did some ghost searching in Michelle Cemetery behind her house, but we didn't pick up anything. Or anything significant anyway. Yes, I met PDX in person, as did Michelle. Yeah, we met her in person. And then we had lunch at the Winston McDonald's with noodles. Oh, really, Brian? She came all the way out to your area? That's kind of amazing. It's a long trip. It's a very long trip. Oh, we had to talk to the person one-on-one. So we had this interesting gathering. So, oh boy. Yes, Brian PC, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So, how many people are watching which channels? Oh God, I need to ask. See, on my channel, I got a few. One. On your channel, you got 13. I still don't know any kickers. No, you don't know any kickers yet. That's you have to find out later on. Kickers. I just feel tired today. I think Michelle and I are both tired today. I wonder if we might just wait off on Silver Moon until next week. Just because I feel tired, you know. You see, because we've been reading all the news and stuff, and it's just exhausting. And, yeah. What fairies say? The awesome for a spooky stream once a month. Well, we haven't done any recent spiritual videos. We haven't, maybe one day soon. Um, it's just today, I think, this month is we're really excited about Friday, which is our anniversary, but I don't know what we're gonna do on our anniversary. I didn't turn it down. Michelle didn't turn it down. She just said she was tired. It's just a whole different answer. Uh, yeah. So here's the deal with the world. The weather is unstable. The economy is unstable. The president is doing good. He's safe. Melania is safe. Emotionally, I feel like I ran a marathon, and I think you're still a hungry from last night. I think could be. Yeah, used up all the alcohol, and I didn't sleep that good, and so I'm just. Uh, he was arrested. He's not dead. Arrested. He's in custody, from what I understand. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Michelle was inebriated. But Michelle was also very upset, and then she ended up going to bed about 4ish morning, passed out a couple times, woke up, used the bathroom a couple times, went back to sleep, fed the cat breakfast twice, went back to bed a second time, woke up about 11 o'clock in the morning, took a bath, and got ready for the show. Faffed around the house for a bit, and then basically, oh crap, go live. The Tuesday question, what Tuesday question? Freaky Fridays, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't usually drink 22 ounces of wine in a single day. See, there was like 2 cups of wine left in the bag, and she like drank them both and said, "Fine." No, we gotta get more wine. Oh boy, when? Soon. Oh, okay. Spooky Tuesday. But usually we start breaking with PDX and me work together, which is fine. So I think tonight what we'll probably do is just take a break from Silver Moon again. It really doesn't bring in as many people as you think it would. And I'm tired. And I'm still a little hungover. And I haven't even done Mary Jane yet. Don't do Mary Jane right now. Yeah, I know. But like I said, the whole idea is that we try to keep our schedule regular so that people know when the show's live. That's something that I wonder about. The channels that don't have live scheduled time slots, do they do better than the channels that have scheduled time slots? I don't think so. Because if they don't have scheduled live time slots, then no one knows when they're live. Right. But then maybe they're more likely, people are likely to stay subbed because they realize they don't get the notifications. Yeah, well. Michelle's dedicated to what she does, and she wants to try to reach out to as many people as she can. And that's why she does what she does, with the schedule she does. And she wants to be consistent so people know where she is, when she's live, when she's not live. Yeah. I'll tell you what, right now, guys, I'm just about done talking. So why don't I just summarize right now what we're going to do? So tonight, no Silver Moon because me and Michelle are probably going to just chill. Number 2 is that we'd like to find out how we can get, like Laura said, Saturday or Wednesday at 6. That's fine for political chat. Yeah. Yeah, and then of course, then we have Tech M60 on Thursday on Michelle's channel, and then Michelle does her morning show Monday through Saturday. It's 10 a.m. until usually about 1. And the next dentist appointment is on the 27th of May. Yeah. Well, I can't guarantee. I'm not talking to any weirdos in Discord. It depends who shows up. Which is funny because you don't even announce your channel to anybody. Oh, my Discord is pretty quiet. My Discord is invite only, so people don't go to my Discord unless I invite them in. Yeah. Well, we love what we do too. That's why we're trying to expand as much as we can, but our body, which is kind of similar to N's jaws, is you got difference is we're getting older, and our body just doesn't always want to be active and alert when we want to be active and alert. So we try to work around what we can to get stuff done. Every Saturday, Discord's scary. In essence, because you don't know who's going to show up. This is true. It's very true. Well, anyway, listen, guys. It's just about time for us to wrap up. I'm tired. Michelle's tired. So we'll see everybody tomorrow, 10 a.m. normal time. So let's get the blessings in and get that taken care of right now. Ready? When you aren't ready. May all you guys have a happy and safe day. Stay warm, stay safe, stay dry. There's some unstable weather coming. Please be prepared. And don't forget that we will be here Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. on my channel, Kick in Twitch, and also Lumi next week will do her show on her channel only on next Sunday. Yeah. So we want you to be safe and stay warm. And be careful. The service is ended. Time to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget to party on, dude, and be excellent to one another. And we'll see you all soon. Until then, bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's hers to tell through the highs and lows. She does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.